Hello, in this video I want to show you how to do the for operation on a with fraction. So for example, you have one paper, yes. um, as you know, fraction, it means a part of the whole things, okay. It doesn't mean the whole, it means integer. A fraction, it means a part of the whole thing. So for example, I want to share, it means divide this paper by 4, and then uh, I have a question. For example, the question is I have a quarter plus 2 quarter. How many quarter I've got? I think all of you answered correctly. It's 3 quarter. Yes. So, but if I said to you 1 quarter and 1/5, I don't have 1/5. So how I can add them? So you can add them when the denominator are the same. So it is the rule. So for add and take away fraction, you need to make sure denominator are the same. If denominator are not the same, you must make it the same. Okay? So for example, we have a quarter plus 2, for example, fifths. Yes? So you need to make the same denominator. And in the previous video or videos I just mentioned, for comparing of the fraction, for how to compare or for putting in an order, you need to have a same denominator. So we use exactly the same method to make the same denominator. So again, we have a method to times the both denominator together. So if you times together, you have the new fraction out of 20. Yes, because you times them together. Okay, so because you times them, you have the new fraction. So new fraction is out of 20. So you have to find the equal fraction of each of them by out of 20. Okay, so for example, it is times by 5 make 20. Definitely you have to times by 5 the top number. So it will be changed to the 5 out of 20. For this fraction, because again I have to find out of 20, it means times by 4. So because of that, the top number should be times by 4. So it is 8 out of 20. Yes, so when you have the same denominator, you can write it down, one denominator, and just add the numerator. So it is 30. Okay, and it is the same for the takeaway, exactly the same for the takeaway. For example, we have 1/5 takeaway 3, or 3/7 take away 1/5, 3/7 take away 1/5. Yes, so again you need to make a same denominator. So same denominator is 35. So I just rewrite again, 35 take away 35. And then you have to find out 7 times which number is 35. Definitely you know it is 5. So the top number should be times by 5. So it is 15. And then 5 times 7 is 35. So 1 times 7, it is 7. So what is the answer? Is 15 take away 7 is 8 out of 35. So this is the method for add or take away. So for add, for take and take away, you need to have a same denominator. Okay, so how we can do times? Okay, so for example, 1/6 times 2/5. So times is the easiest one. So you just need to times the top times the bottom. So it is 1 times 2 is 2. 6 times 5 is 30. And then make it simplify. So if you can make it simplify, for example, you have to find out which timetable include 2 and 30. So it's really obvious, it's divide by 2. So if you divide by 2, it is 1, and 30 divided by 2 is 50. Okay, so for another operation is the division. For example, 3/4 divide by, for example, 3/8. Yes. So how we can do it? We just write it down, or because it's okay. So the method for division, we can't divide the fractions. Yes, it means very common mistake. Students, because for the times we say times the top times the bottom, students come and times divide the top, divide the bottom, never ever. Okay, so you have to, we can't do division. You have to change division to the times. How? We use in a in school we use KFC. So we say keep the first one 3/4, flip the second one, it means 8/3, and C means change, divide to the times. So never ever we do divide, we have to change divide to the times and then do it. So it is 3 times 8 is 24, and then 3 times 4 is 12. And if you make it simplify, you reach to the 2/1, and it is 2. So this is the example for a times, divide, and add and take away. So in the next video, I just show you some example for all these 4 operations. Thank you.